Okay, hi all. So I wanted to explain why I prefer GGMix while making GGMix. How about that? Okay, so the reason why I prefer it is because I fell in love with how it looks and not just underneath the surface of stones, jellies, because that's what first got me into making GGMix is when I would use the crystal clear stones. Hold on, not those, but these, and I loved them, but I wanted to have another effect to go with it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna mix some glitter in it. And then I would go and get the glitter that I would feel was compatible, meaning looked well with it, whatever color stones I was using. If I was using the clear, I would have used this. And then I really loved how it looked. And like I said, not just underneath the stones, I loved, like, if you wanted to just do a solo thing with it. Y'all remember my hat? This is a very old hat. Can you, yes, see how you see in the cracks of those stones? You see that GG mix? You see that glitter is still popping years later? Yes, I'm very proud of myself. You should always be proud of your own work as well as others. And see how here I have some regular paint, but I also did a clear coat of E6000. But you see on some areas I did GG mix too. Stand alone. And I have the shoes to match this. I just didn't feel like getting them to go with this live. I'm sorry. I'm lazy. But I had my reasons why I use it. But just to have your own reasons and you have a few friends that know. But now that I'm starting to do lives on YouTube and I'm more active on YouTube, you all don't know why. And maybe you'll think it makes sense, maybe you don't. So with the baby brush I'm doing, and I did that GG mix. Again, I went with the colors that would go with the stone, and I just love. I don't care how close you get with this. It's just, yeah. And I'm gonna be doing, of course, the inside of this. Show you the shoes. I mean the hat. Yeah, excuse me. The comb, and then these are the shoes I'm also gonna be doing. Now I'm not gonna do the bows, of course, but I'm gonna do this with the GG mix and place the same stones. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna have the person's name across here or back here. I'm still in the air about that. But because I'm gonna be doing it, it's like tools of the trade. Now, when I was doing what I would feel was a larger surface, this is my bottle and my tip that I'm comfortable with. Now, when I'm gonna be doing thinner areas around that brush, and say, like I said, say I might do the trim or maybe do the name, then I want my detailed one. Show you the difference. Bigger. I love these bottles. I get these in bulk off Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. Also, the reason why I love these bottles is because when I first was learning about E6000, first thing they kept saying is you can't store E6000. You can't store it. They'd be like, it's got to be in the tubes, and you can't store it. And my question would be like, why can't we? And so I dedicated a very long amount of my time buying different bottles, putting these 6,000 in them, putting them in different locations, seeing how long it would last. A lot of bottles, it would start warping it and having to deform from the E6000 because it's a very strong chemical, and different things, blah, blah, blah. These, I love these. And you go, why would you love these? Well, this E6000 has been in there almost 3 weeks. And you go, oh, it's cloudy. It's cloudy because it's cold. Because, yes, that's another thing people need to know. You have to store these cold area. It can't be anywhere where it's going to be the temperature going to be hot, cold, because that has, yes, that affects it. That's just, and it's in a tube. So, yes, heat and cold affects it, but cold affects it in a good way because it makes it like, it's like almost suspended where it lasts longer periods of time. That's why when you see where it's stocked at, it's climate control where it's stocked at because it needs to be cold. Now, the way you notice is, look, see that consistency? See when it's moving like that, babe? That's still good E6000. See if it was just slow down or frozen. Y'all know what I'm saying? then of course that would be like that E6000 is old, you can't use it anymore. This E6000 is good, and like I said, how long I've had it. And yes, I've opened that cap numerous times to use it and still be able to seal it off. With these bottles, these will last a week plus with the E6000 in it. And let me show you what you have to do. These come with the foil top. Now, when you want to store them, you keep that top in there. But if you're going to use them, of course, you're going to have to take that top out there. Do you see that? Okay, so hopefully, and another thing, I'm trying to get the hang of it because, like I said, the lives that are on YouTube and the ones that are recent, those are my recent lives on YouTube, and the videos are my recent ones. But all those other videos, all those were my lives from Facebook. I was in my the group with my friends and my family. I've been comfortable with them for a few years doing lives and doing videos in there. And I just moved the videos here because I wanted to start being more active on here. And it's just that I'm still not comfortable doing lives and doing videos where I'm talking. And so until I'm comfortable, that's why a lot of times they are muted. I always forget to tell you they're muted. I'm like, I guess I'll be thinking y'all gonna figure out when y'all don't hear a sound. Sorry. But so just wanted to say that. Now let's talk and do this. Get this top off. Okay, so I made this mix and I think it's gorgeous. Now I don't need a lot of it. I know you're like, what are you doing, T? See, what I'm saying is I want to put enough in there where that consistency and that color is going to be the same one as I had with that comb. In comb and brush, I always say take your time with it because the less glitter, the better as you slowly get started. You dump a whole bunch of glitter in there and you didn't go on overboard, then it's no. So yes, you can actually, I know a lot of times you'll see me doing this separately in another container, but you actually can mix it in the same container. I put my brush in, swirl, 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 swirl. Tilting and turning because I want to make sure I get it all and the consistency is what I'm comfortable with. Grab you from over there, I see you. And I'm still turning and mixing. I don't know if you can see that. And then let's pull out a little bit. Pretty. Now, to you all that might not want to touch the E6000, I'm okay with that. But for me, to get it out there and keep it in there, I just press my finger and do that. I know some people will be uncomfortable with that, and I understand that, but like I said, that's just my way of doing it. I'm not trying to promote everybody touching E. I'm just trying to show you what I do. So I'm kind of going to add a little bit more. Not that much more, because like I said, less is actually more. That actually might be a little bit too much. I know you liked it. You said that was too much, but you still put in there. Because my girls know, y'all know I love glitter overload. That's not a lie. Glitter overload is when you change the way you don't even see the clearness of the E6000. It's just a beautiful consistency of glitter. The glue is still in there and everything is still going to be working as it normally do, because people will ask, does this affect the E6000? No, because it's E6000. You're just adding glitter to it. No. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, so put that brush back in there. Like I said, you do not have to do this part. And you go, well, how would you get it off there? You would just get another toothpick or whatever and hold it at the base. And then, let me show you what I'm saying. So when you pull it out, instead you would have that to do that. It's the same thing as using your finger. Why I use my finger? Because I'm not afraid to mutate and have like 3 fingers. Can we be honest? That's a joke. Oh, so let me show you how that looks. Look how gorgeous that is. So yeah, so that would be my E and GGMix. And I would do it like that so everything could be ready for me. And then I would start my process of customizing or continuing to customize the brush and the other side of the comb before I start on the shoes. With the shoes also, I'm going to be cutting the name out with my Cricut. I still haven't decided what font I'm going to use. So this is all beginning. So like I said, I just want to do a live explaining my reasonings, why I do things. And oh, and next week, oh, I don't know. So when would this live go up? Well, it's not live. When would this video go up? This video should be going up Sunday, hopefully, fingers crossed. But next week, we're going to start talking about, because I know a lot of people are tumblers, and I've done them. Do I like doing them? No, because it drives me crazy. But this is resin. But I want to just show you this because a lot of times people will start at the top and then they'll go to the bottom and then it'll be uneven. Do you see how I did that to make sure that's... Look. So I always do the bottom and do the top. And then they say, well, what about the middle? You take your time. And it's just like surgeons. When you're doing it and you're consistent with it, placing your stones, that's why I'm doing it like this, you're not going to have some ill effect in the middle or the pattern going to be messed up because you're doing it in the grain, you're doing it how you're supposed to. And y'all see that's a GGMix underneath that too. Okay. But I also pulled out, I used to do, and it wasn't deliberately, I used to have what I would call one shoe wonders, or I would have projects that I would start and I didn't complete. This is one. So yeah, I had started on this. This was a long time ago. And I never finished it. I did the top, but check the bottom. Never finished it. I was just like, no. But yeah, but you see that GGMix. But the point is, I don't know why I didn't finish it. I don't know. Y'all know my attention span. I don't even need a reason. But yeah. And look, let's get real close. You see that GGMix in it? Hey. But, oh, and this is jelly. So, yeah, I just wanted to show, because I wanted people to know, if you say you haven't started or you did start a project and you didn't finish it, look, we all have been there. I would never want anybody to think, oh, no, it's been perfect. I've been hitting, 100s ever since. No. I messed up so much in the first 2 years, it's not even funny. The same way I had a glue graveyard, I had a shoe graveyard, a purse graveyard, because my craftsman was, no, I used to be trying to customize everything and anything I saw, and please know that didn't all work out. But the ones that did, I was very proud of. But I also kept a lot of my failures. I'm not going to lie, I still have them, because guess what? Now I look back on them fondly knowing, yes, that was my beginnings, but look where I'm at now. So I hope that encourages a lot of people to, hey, do what you're going to do. And guess what? Yeah, you might mess up. Yeah, it might not look like the other person who posted something. But guess what? You're not on their level yet. Keep practicing. And guess what? Get on your own level. Okay, I hope you all have a good day. Bye, all.